They say working out is hard, but what if I could tell you that there are 6 easy exercises to make weight just fall right off you, pretty much melting your fat. And these are easy, low impact exercises that every single person can do. I have 6 exercises that I'm going to share with you today, and I think you're going to want to listen. Also, I think number 4 is the most important one that always gets passed up, but I think you're going to want to stay tuned to watch. Let's get into it. The first one that gets overlooked but is honestly the most important and most convenient is something that we do every single day, no matter what, and that is walking. We walk to the bathroom, we walk when we get up, we walk everywhere. But if you set aside time, 15 to 30 minutes a day, to actually focus on walking, and you can do it outside, you can do it on a treadmill. Walking is a very simple thing that anyone can do, and it's low impact. And when you are big and overweight, it is something that is overlooked. People want to get straight into running and hardcore workouts when you can just simply walk and you will shred weight right off your body. They say the magic number for walking is 10,000 steps, but honestly, I think it's you setting out two times a day to actually go out and walk and like get your heart rate up. Um, I don't think you need to hit that number every time, but if you set out and just start walking, you're going to watch weight just fall right off you. So, if you'd like to have a low impact, convenient way to shred weight right off your body, you try walking. But if you want, you can try the second thing, which is seated cycling. Now, seated cycling is one of the best workouts um, that you can do to help shred weight. It's one of those things that it doesn't take a lot of effort. It's super low impact, and you can do it almost anywhere. If you're at a gym, they have it. If you're at an apartment gym, unfortunately, not all apartment gyms have them, but luckily for me, my lady has a Peloton, and I use that for my seated bike workouts. Um, it's one of those things that once you get going, it kind of takes a little hard to get used to, especially for the seat. I absolutely hate the seat, but I got used to it pretty fast, and it helped shred off pounds, and it was super low impact for my knees. And my knees are always hurting. So whatever I do, I have to find something that's low impact for my knees. Only 15 to 30 minutes a day, you can do this and shred weight like butter. Like butter. But the next thing is even crazier. The third thing that would be surprising to everyone is, in fact, jump roping. Jump roping is super low impact. You might get a little calf burn, but it's one of those things that is so beneficial when you start getting your heart rate up and being able to go for a long period of time. You can shred weight like crazy. Right now, I'm actually doing a challenge for next week's video that I am jump roping every day for 7 days, 30 minutes, which I thought was going to be a doable challenge, which it still is. It is just grueling. The longer I go, the harder I think it is. I think the most beneficial is that 10, 15 minutes of solid, getting your heart rate up and grinding some sweat out. Other than that, propane is also most commonly used with professional athletes, and it's notable boxers use it to keep their physical shape and keep their endurance, which is huge in the boxing ring. But we're using it to lose weight. Let's go.
So, what you've probably been waiting for, or haven't, um, this is something I've used uh, to lose the most weight in the past, and I was the most passionate about, and I kept um, consistently grinding throughout the week, every week, doing this, and I just shredded weight and gained muscle, which was weightlifting. Um, I think it's a very beneficial tool to add to your dieting plan, exercise dieting plan, and it's something that you can see right away when you start lifting every week. You can have like a 3 day plan, and it's super beneficial if you focus like on one big muscle and then all the little muscles around it. I always like to do like a big set, like bench, squat, deadlift, and then match it with a superset. So I would do a couple supersets. I would do like just two different little workouts that get your heart rate up and you sweat. Um, there's so many different ways to go about weightlifting, but it is definitely one of the more low impact for your knees, but all around a great way to shred weight off and keep it off, and you get strong. Now, number five is something that you may have thought, oh, why didn't you start with this? I mean, this is like the one that people say that is the least impact on your knees, your body, your joints. Um, well, wanted to see if anyone even got this far. Um, my videos are terrible right now, and I know it. And I'm going to get better. But another way I was able to shred weight consistently and not doing much is swimming. Um, Swimming is huge. Uh, my rule of thumb with all these workouts is 10 to 15 minutes a day, or 15 to 30 minutes a day. And you will see weight just fly off like this. Go. A lot of professional athletes use swimming for recovery and in the off season to stay in shape. You know, one day all of us could be like Michael Phelps if you keep training. Not true. That guy worked his butt off for many years and is way above wherever I will ever be. But I did swim in high school. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? And last but not least, the sixth thing that helps shed off weight that you only should do maybe 15, 30 minutes a day. This one might go a little bit longer. Why? Because it's a choose your own sport. Choose your own sport. This one I love. Just if you are into basketball and you want to go shoot hoops, um, if you love soccer and you want to go score goals, I don't know anything about soccer. I should. Um, Boxing is a huge workout. Anything that you love to do and have passion about and would make you just go outside and sweat just a little bit, 15, 30 minutes a day, you are going to see weight just fly off you, shred off you. If you like running as your sport, I feel bad for you. Just kidding. I'm trying to love running. It's so hard. I think because I'm 6'6" and over 300 pounds, it's very difficult, but I want to get there someday. Yeah. And just because I'm giving you all these things that I use to shred weight off and keep it off, and everyone has to find their own route. And the number one thing to lose weight is your diet. That's the bottom line. It's the truth. Diet is everything. Um, Losing weight will come with exercise, but diet is 100% everything. And that should be your main focus before you think about anything else. Well, that's going to do it. If you like this, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. I don't know what to say, but come back next week. I have a banger. Let's see who's there.